Okay, this is from Mr. Gavin Dees. Sir, I'm kind of confused on what it is exactly you're wanting me to do. Number one, I understand the analogy that you're putting between me having a boat and letting down my nets, I believe, but I'm not out to catch anything. I am partners with David Digger Hernandez, and if I were you, I would go that way because he's already set up, and you can go in partners with him, and that's what I did a long time ago. And if you're wanting to spread the word of God, if you're in it not to help people and just to get you an office, then I can't help you. And the reason why I can't help you is because if you're talking about the business that I help women that's abused or traumatized or whatever get to a place that I will not speak of, I don't own that business. It is a nonprofit organization that a lot of us went in together and used the house, and everything it don't cost nobody nothing, okay? And the house was already there. It belonged to somebody that opened their hearts up for the ladies. The police, not the police, the security guards are off duty or either have retired. That, keeps an eye open for them and their kids if they're. So that's not my business. And I can't find any. And you said something about clearing out a store for your office. I can't find anybody right offhand that would buy everything in your store. Now, you may be looking at my coin collection online, and if I ever get married again, which I doubt, but if I do, half of that will be going to whoever I'm married to, and the other half has been promised to David Digger Hernandez to carry on the Word of God, or to support whoever he's got to support, because he's got schools going on. He's got, baby, come here. He's got classes going on, and I suggest with the money that it would take, because the people that was building the church thought that was a path that God wanted me to go down, and I changed it up on them for you, and they're saying no. Okay, they don't know you. I really don't know you. I tried this once before, and one person online was supposed to be coming down and looking at some of my coins, and it turned out to be 3, and I had to fight 2, and I lost my dog. Okay, and I'm not going to take that chance again, because anybody can tell me anything online, and it turned out to be a lie. I can't take that chance again. I don't mean any harm, but if I find somebody that's interested in all the things that you have in that store to sell out, I promise you I will help you. But it looks like it's all got Lord's Home on it, and if you need money for the Lord's Home.gov, then I will put it out there. If anybody wants to, give you money on that, then they can. See, I stay out of the money part, because people's already got it in from me, because I was ruined before I got started. I was ruined by people's mouths that are haters, and why they hate me, I don't know. And I'm tired of trying to figure it out. I said we could call a truce or a Mexican standoff, and I don't really care which way it goes anymore. I prefer a truce because I'm a peacemaker. I've done nothing wrong. That's beside the point. But the point is, David Digger Hernandez has got everything set up. If you're interested in helping, I help. God's already told me that I'm doing my part. So there's nothing else that I need to add to it. And that's why I can't understand why people keep telling me to get up and go do more. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I have been doing it, and have done without for these people, okay? And will continue to do without for them if they're hungry and I'm not. Because, see, I've been hungry, I've been thirsty, I've been homeless, and hit rock bottom? No. I haven't hit rock bottom. I'll never hit rock bottom, because the Lord picks me up and carries me whenever the bottom is looking at me, okay? And He always puts me down safely, okay? So, I suggest that if you want to get into that kind of business, then you're talking to the wrong one, because I don't do that. I don't know who gave you the idea that I did. Letting down the nets, I don't understand this, because I understand what you're talking about in the Bible, letting down the nets, get a huge, large load of fish in, but anything that's connected to business, I'm confused. Just exactly what does that mean? I'm not being smart or nothing like that. It's just that I'm naive, and a lot of people will play a game on me, and I don't know that it's been played until it's too late. And then, in the beginning, I would win. But those days are over, because there's more important things in life. So if you're part of the ones that's trying to play games on me, don't. Because I'll checkmate within 10 minutes. I could checkmate now if it's a game. I hope it's not. I would go with David Digger Hernandez. You can find him on every website. David, D-A-B-I-D, Digger, D-I-G-A, Hernandez, H-E-R-N-A-N-D-E-Z. Go partners with him, sir. He also has a clothing store. Maybe y'all could merge, okay? That's what I would do if I was you, because, see, nobody's going to get into the nonprofit organization. My only part is telling them how to get themselves situated, meeting them if they're scared, and getting them safely by protecting them all the way to where they need to go. And I will never tell anybody where that is. Never. Because that's the only thing keeping them safe with their children. So I suggest I don't mean any harm, and I should have told you from day one, but I had to think about it, and pray about it, and figure out just exactly. I've seen you a few times, but I had to figure out just exactly what you were talking about. I don't have a business. Every coin that I have was grandfathered in tax-wise. Now, if I sell any, yes, I got to pay taxes. But they were grandfathered in. There's a legacy left by my grandfather, okay? And, some people come down. I was going to sell one, and I would have paid taxes on it. And they tried to, but I'm trained in martial arts, so I took two, but I lost my dog. Best dog I ever had. He almost decapitated a guy. rolled him down a hill. He did a pit box on him, you know. Had his whole head in his mouth. He was a pit boxer mix. I got to him just before he took his last breath, and they said they heard me screaming all the way down at Spink Station. Not because I had fought 2 men off, but because they killed my dog. So, no, I'm sorry, but that's not the type of business. I hope you understand. I don't mean any harm, and no, I'm not going to drop my nets to haul in anything. God told me that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I've been doing it for as long as I can remember. Feeding the homeless, getting them off the street if there's no room and where they can be safe at, then there's other places that I can get them into. And I have no money involved in any of it, and they're all nonprofit, backed by churches. So I can't help you, and that's the best advice I can give to you, is David Digger Hernandez. Okay?